I'm going to say one of my main missions as I look to build on all of the wonderful things that have happened in this program in the next 20 years is to show more and more of our students in SCH what engineering is like in the broadest possible sense. So robotics has inspired so many students over the past 20 years as just one pathway into engineering. But as we look to the needs of society, what we're trying to train today's engineers for, we know those big ideas of food, water, power, human health go far beyond just the robot that we can build. And so the trajectory of the years is to say, how do we get people to see how much interesting interdisciplinary team-based collaborative project work exists in this engineering space, so that hopefully when they graduate from our program and go into a STEM major, they feel comfortable exploring because their options are going to explode when they get into college. And so we want to give them that exposure. We want to make this our hub of experiential learning so that they feel really confident embracing those future challenges. The part about this job and teaching that I love the most is that moment where we get to take an idea that is floating in some student's head and turn it into something that is real, that is tangible, that we can understand, that we can iterate and design on. And our program is built around these moments that exist outside the classroom where a single student or groups of students can come together with an idea, because we've seen that these ideas really define what education means for us and our students. They are what propel them into college and the careers beyond. And so we have this amazing space and these wonderful machine tools and other systems that allow us to explore and say yes to all of these great innovative projects that come into our program. And even okay ideas that become better with time. We are all about iterative design here in engineering. And so we expect, as we've always said, we need to be able to fail. We need that first prototype to hit everything wrong that we could possibly have it do, because that way we learn. That way we don't find surprises later. So we're never worried about our first attempt. We know that we need a dozen or 24 or sometimes 100 to get there. So we create this, and our theme is looking at this as a safe space for anyone to come into and learn that hard skill, which is to be resilient when something goes wrong, to be willing to take a challenge knowing that you have support to do something that you normally wouldn't do in the other classes. And so for us, this space where on any given day, something has gone wrong in the robots, something has gone wrong in the programming, something is going wrong with our impact or our business and branding. And we all come together as a team to say, hey, how do we think about coming together, prioritizing the things that we need to do for our next competition so that we can hopefully keep advancing and make it to Worlds every year? So what I love most about SCH, and I'm very happy to have both my parent hat before I entered the job this year, for my girls especially, this is a place where we really allow our students to explore and encourage them to explore these places. So oftentimes you may have an interesting piece of technology or a piece of software and you'd like students to experience it, but they often don't have that flexibility in our schedule. So we are exceptionally proud that our students can join players, they can be part of the a cappella groups. Our honors engineers can be future D1 athletes next year in electrical engineering. And we really want everyone in this space, even if they come in and out. We want them to know that at any time they can do this. And that to me is one of the best parts about SCH and really sets us apart from a lot of other schools where if you want to do robotics, that is your one after school activity. And so we really encourage our students and support them while they explore and find themselves here.